Here's what we are going to do now. Come on down this direction towards these boxes. And what we're going to do is have teams. It looks like probably like teams of 3 people in line in each one of these boxes. So we got 3 of you guys there. Noah, come on over this way. Seth, you'll be standing in front of that one. Isaac's already claimed his box. He's got that thing ready to rock and roll. And then Bob, you can go over there behind Orlando. We're going to do that same pike push-up, but this time from the box. It's going to look like this. So same deal. What I'm looking for here is where your hands are. They should be outside of your shoulders, and I want your head going forward, essentially to this seam in the ground. When you come up, I want you to take your chest towards the box. I'm going to call the first rep or 2, and then I'll have you guys do a few. So first athlete, come on up. Knees on the box for me. Orlando, you can hop on that one. Nice. That a boy. Walk your hands back a little bit for me, Seth. Noah, walk your hands back just a touch, and then widen your hands a little bit. Not quite that much. Take them back a little bit this way. Hands back that way. And then turn your hands out just a hair. All right. Try to lift your butt in the air for me, Casey. There we go. And down. Head goes forward and then right back up. Good. As you're here, try to take your chest towards the box. So try to take your head and chest towards the box. Nice. Now down. Head goes forward. Nice, Isaac. And up. Good, team. Give me 2 more reps on you. 2 more on you. Noah, reach your head forward just a little bit more. Little better. That's it. Cool. Let's go ahead and rotate. Toughest thing with the box is trying the dismount, right? Trying to get on and off of the dang box. Here we go. Athlete number 2. Find your spot. Hands walk back towards the box just a little bit. Walk them back just this way a hair. Nice. Jamie, walk your hands back a little bit. Bob, same with you. And then open your hands a little bit, Jamie. Here we go. Down and up. Bob, try to take your chest towards the box. And down and up. Nice. Reach your head forward for me more, Jamie. And down and up. One more. Down and up. All right, go ahead and rotate off of that thing. Third athlete. Here we go. Nice. Michael, walk those hands back just a little bit. Lift your hips higher for me. There we go. And then walk your hands back farther. More, 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 more. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Here we go. And down. Reach that head forward and up. Good. And down and up. 2 more on you. Good. Heck yeah. All right. Go ahead and come off of that thing. All right. So that version of our handstand push-up is going to be one of our scaling options today, all right? So if kicking up against the wall is not in the cards for you guys, that more than likely is going to be what we're doing. Now, if you do feel comfortable kicking up against the wall, we're going to kick up and do a negative. It's going to look like this. All right, couple things I want you guys to think about. Number 1, hands are going to be towards the back of these ab mats. We're going to use these ab mats as a pad. We've got sets of 2. We've got sets of 1. I want you to kick up, find a position, squeeze your belly, squeeze your legs, and then as you lower down, the same thing we worked on here, I want your head to go forward towards the wall to create that little tripod thing. Here we go. Athlete number 1, step up to the wall. If you don't feel comfortable kicking up, we're going to go back on the box and do this here, all right? So athlete 1, step up. You feel all right trying this?
No, I'm going to go back on the box.
All right, let's hop to the box. Good. All right, here we go. Let's do another one. You're going to go over that way, Orlando? All right, go ahead and kick up. Nice. Seth, bring your head towards me. Casey, squeeze your belly and press up. All right, go ahead and down. Good, and then kick down. Nice. You guys on the boxes, give me 2 reps. We're going to do 1 more here. You go ahead and kick back up if you're against the wall. Isaac, bring your hands back just a little bit. You guys go ahead and go down, hands away from the ab mat, so towards the corner of them, and then you guys can switch out. Nice. Squeeze your belly, squeeze your butt, and then reach your head towards the wall on your way down. Yep, now come down. That's it. Heck yeah. Athlete number 2, step up. So when you do that, instead of looking like this, your head's going to stay down looking at me. All right, here we go. Kick up against the wall. Nice, and down. Come off. Heck yeah, we're going to try that same thing again. Kick up. There we go, and down. Nice. Bob, keep coming, keep coming. Oh, almost there, almost there. All right, we're going to rotate. Next person up. All right, here we go. Go ahead and kick up. We have anybody else that hasn't gone on this side? Michael, I'll have you over there. And down. Nice. Go ahead and come off. On the next one, Jamie, hands a little bit farther away. And then I just want you to hold. We're not going to go down, okay? All right, here we go. Go ahead and kick up. Nice. Jordan, press away from the wall and down. Michael, reach back towards the wall. And relax. Come off of this thing. All right. Here's what we're going to do now. If you felt comfortable doing the negative against the wall, I'm going to have you guys attempt handstand push-ups if you know that you have these things. If not, we're going to find a box that we're going to use for the scaled version of this thing. In the workout today, if you can do these handstand push-ups strict to 1 ab mat or less, we're good to go. We're going to do handstand push-ups. If not, we're going to do the box version of this thing. Guys, good to go? So here's what I want now. If we've got handstand push-ups, they should look like this. That's to 1 mat. We can do that same thing to the ground. If that's not in the cards, we're going to go to the boxes. What I want is 1 set of 3 reps of whatever version we're going to do today, all right? Find a box or find a handstand. We'll still rotate through this thing. Here we go. Yeah. If not, we'll go on the box. Go ahead. On you guys for this one. Nice, Casey. Attaboy, Isaac. There we go. When you come up for me, Orlando, I want you to take your chest towards the box. There we go. So at the bottom, you reach forward. On the way up, you're up and through. Nice, Carol. I love it. Noah down and then right back up. I love it. Sweet. Next one goes. Yeah, you feel the difference right there when your chest is going towards the box? Yeah. You feel all right with those?
Yeah, absolutely.
Bob, walk your hands a little bit closer to the box and then take your head forward on your way down. It's like forward and then up and then through. It's just like if I'm here, I press, I want to get my head through at the top. Bob, that's awesome, man. Nice job. Feel good with these? You guys easy day with that? I'm going to have you guys do those side with the mats, but we'll get there in a minute. Isaac, I like yours. We're going to do 2 around instead of 4. Good? You guys are all right? How do we feel over here? Jordan, you feel all right with that? Cool. I saw we had some. Yeah, we're not going to do kipping today. Good with that? Can you go to 1 ab mat? We're going to try 2 reps. We're going to try 2 reps per round instead of 4. Yeah. Same? Same, same? All right. Everybody good with their handstand push-ups? Yes, sir. All right, we're going to make our way over here to the rings. Come on over this direction. All right, coming at you guys. All right, so now what we're going to do is some muscle-up transitions. This is what it's going to look like. What we're going to start with is just a ring support into a ring dip. Now we've got these low rings, so we can do this with our toes on the ground, so it can look like this. All right. What we're thinking is squeezing these rings in close to our body, keeping our elbows close and making sure our whole body moves down and up. So same groups that we probably had before, step up to a set of these low rings, first person. We can go those ones, and then these ones right here. If you know you have ring dips, like you 2 guys, let me have you guys come on over this way. All right, so step in between the rings. Step in between the rings for me, Isaac. And then you're going to jump and try to squeeze these rings in nice and close. Isaac, try to turn those hands this direction. Hi, girl. All right, if you can do that, try a ring dip. If your feet need to go to the ground, that's perfectly fine. Yeah, Ashley. Nice, Casey. I love it. Press back up. Give me 1 more of those. Nice. Keep going down, Isaac. Try to get to where your bicep touches the rings and then right back up. Love it. All right, we're going to rotate. Nice job, Casey. Ashley, that was awesome.
I know.
Here we go. Same deal. Step right in between the rings. Step right in between. Jamie, up just a little bit. Go ahead and try to jump to the top. Feet off the ground. That a girl. Nice. Nice. Go ahead and go down. Lower, lower, lower. Butt goes back. Chest comes forward. That's it. Use your feet and right back up. Nice. Give me 1 more of those. Down. Up. That a girl. Heck yeah. Relax. Nice. All right. 1 more group. Heck yeah, Bob. You good? Yes. Everything right? All right. Here we go. Step right between. Go ahead and jump up. I got you with this thing. You're good. Up. Nice. And down. And up. Nice, Jordan. Another one. Cool, and up. All right, relax. Heck yeah, sweet. Now what we're going to do is go through this transition, and here's how I'm going to take you guys through it. We're going to be under the rings. We'll start here. I'm going to lean you back. This will be position 1. We'll go position 2, position 3. Couple things we're looking for here, guys. One is going to be the false grip. So you're going to be under the rings. We're going to karate chop so our wrists are on top of the rings. You guys should be able to knuckle bump here. Then notice, to get into position 1, my feet do not move. My hips go forward, and I just lean back underneath the rings. Here I'm going to use my legs to get the rings to my sternum. Then my chest and hips trade place. All right? Here we go. Let's go athlete number 1 up to the rings. You guys are just going to start in between. Yeah, it's a little bit high, but I think we can, you probably have the ability to jump on this thing. All right, squat right underneath. Orlando, I want you to karate chop the rings so your wrists are more on top. I love it. Isaac, pull your elbows down. Nice. Nice, Casey. I love it, Ashley. Here we go. Let's lean back. Good. Ashley, lift your hips up just a little bit. Orlando, same with you. Nice. Pull to your sternum. That's 2, and then transition through. That's 3. Hell yeah. Nice. We're going to go down and do that exact same thing again. Here we go. Back to the bottom. Casey, hips up just a little bit. And 2, pull to position 2. 3, transition through. Nice. Orlando, be a little bit lower for me in this catch. Now jump to the top of your dip. Heck yeah. I want you guys to do 1 more of those on your own. 1 more of those on your own. Here we go. Down to the bottom. And go. Nice, Casey. That a girl, Ashley. Nice, Orlando. Swinging just because you came forward a little bit too far through, all right? Cool. All right, here we go. Athlete number 2. Step underneath. Squat down for me. Jamie, I need your wrists on top of the rings. That's it. Dean, we're going to do the same thing. Wrists a little bit more on top. Sweet. Bob, pull those elbows down. Seth, knuckles together. Lean back. We're going into position 1. Jamie, let those arms get a little bit longer. Here we go. Position 2. Drive those hips up. Transition through. Position 3. Hold that. Bob, push your butt back and lower down. More, more, more. That's where I want you. Good. Right back underneath the rings. Here we go. Position 1, underneath. Jamie, straighten the arms a little bit. Position 2, to the rings. Position 3, through the rings. Hell yeah. Now jump to the top of your dip. Good. Back down. We're going to do 1 more on you without me. Hit those same things. 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, Jamie. Make sure we get to the bottom of the dip before we jump. Yep, then we go. All right, here we go. Athlete number 3. All right, right underneath. Nice, Jordan. Good. Got it. I need your wrists on top of this thing. So reach and grab it like this. Hold on. You guys come up for just a second. Come up for a second. So I want your wrists. Look at mine right here. It's like that. Yes. Grab it just like that and go thumbs around.
What the hell?
Yeah. There we go. Do the same thing on that other side. All right, back down underneath this thing. Good. Position 1. Now position 2, pull to the rings. Position 3, transition through. Butt back for me, Noah. There we go. Back down. Position 1. Position 2. Nice, Michael. Position 3. Yeah, Jordan. Now jump to the top of your dip. Love it. Nice, Noah. Here we go. 1 more of those on you. Here we go. Nice, Michael. Way to get to the bottom of that dip. Love it, Jordan. That a boy, Noah. All right, team. In our workout today, our scaling options, if we don't have high ring muscle ups, are going to be the slow version. So now what I want is to come back through. I want to see 2 reps of whatever version we're going to do. If we've got low rings and we know that's the case, that's fine. We're going to do that. If you know you can do them on the high rings, we're going to get set up with the high rings, so we need to move some of these kettlebells. If you're kind of in between, we can use these ones that are a little bit higher or these ones that are a little bit higher where we can jump through and it'll look like this. All right, so let's find a set of rings. Same deal, we're going to cycle through this. I need 2 more reps of what we're going to do. You guys, that's probably the highest one over there. Carol, did that work for you? Jordan, that height for you over there? Cool. 2 reps on you guys. 2 reps on you guys. Here we go. So Orlando, find your wrists on top of the rings. There we go. Nice. Pull to your sternum. That's better. Nice. Now back up.
So when I'm swinging, what is that again that I'm doing wrong?
So come back underneath. I'll help you with this one. So wrists on top. Now make your arms longer. Straighten your arms. Straighten them, straighten them, straighten them. There we go. Now drive your hips up and pull. I want your hands here. No.
Oh, right.
So lower. So you're pulling like this. I want you to pull down here. So pull to here. There we go. Now transition forward, chest forward, and butt back.
Oh, okay.
Feel that right there? Yep. Cool. Yeah, Ashley, hell yeah. That's badass. How's that feel? One. Two of those? Cool. All right. All right. How we feeling, team, as far as muscle ups go with this thing? Jordan, were you able to do some? All right, cool. All right, here's what we are going to do now. What I want you guys to do is to transition your kettlebell to a heavier kettlebell if you guys want to use that in the workout. All right? Everybody go ahead and do that now for me, and then we're going to set up some logistical stuff here. Naomi, nice to see you. You all right?
Yes.
Are you able to do this stuff?
Yes.
All right. Good? All right. Are you good on those ones, Tato? Cool. What's up? I'm Todd. What's your name?
Willem.
Willem?
Yeah, William.
William. Yeah, Americanize it for me, my friend. Americanize it. Do me a favor for me. I'm going to have you scoot over. You're going to come right here for me. All right. So once again, I mentioned this to you before, but you're going to do a round. We're going to do 2 of the transitions.
Okay.
We'll do 4 of the handstand push-ups on the box.
Okay.
And then we're going to do 8 of these. And then you're going to look at the clock and you're going to rest for 30 seconds before you start the next round. Does that sound all right?
So it's intermediate, beginner, and those are rounds?
Whatever I just told you, you're going to do 2 of those,
Okay.
2 of the transitions, 2 of the handstand push, or 4 of the handstand push-ups, 8 swings, and 30-second rest. Real quick, Naomi, I'm going to have you scoot over to your right with your kettlebell for me. Just go to your kettlebell real quick for me, team, once you guys have the heavy one. All right. I'm going to give you guys a number. You need to remember that number, okay? You're a 1, you're a 2, you're a 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. If you guys are a 1, you guys are going to start as the workout's written, which is with the muscle ups. If you're a 2, you're going to start with the handstand push-ups. If you're a 3, you're going to start with the kettlebell swings. What we are going to do now is 1 quick practice round of whatever version of this thing that you're going to do, and you're going to start where I just told you you're going to start. Once you guys finish that practice round, it's going to be your opportunity to run to the bathroom if you need to, and then get back over here because we're going to start this thing when the clock says 9:35. So practice round and bathroom break. You guys ready to rock and roll?
Yes, sir.
Get to your starting stations, whatever number that you are. We've got some boxes over here as well if you guys are going to do the knee version or the pike version of the handstand push-ups. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Practice round of this thing. How'd it go, Casey? Nice, Noah. As you come up, push your head towards the box. Orlando, head towards the box. That a boy. That's it. Naomi, we're going to do no more than 2 of those around. Or let's try 1 of those around and then do the rest from the box. Okay. Good? That a boy. 1 round, then a bathroom break, team. Scoot that thing to your right just a little bit. All right. Good. You might try, these ones are just a hair lower. Try those and when the workout comes.
How many is it?
It's going to be 2 of those. Sweet. That boy, Michael. Squeeze those legs hard. That's the one I want right there. Jamie, how are we feeling with this thing? Good? 2 on the low rings, 4 on the box, and 8 of those. You feel all right with all that?
Yeah, the box, the only problem, I'm a little nervous about getting on and off the box. I have a little bit of vertigo today. So.
how about we do this? Do you want to do like a seated dumbbell press instead? So that way we're not having to get upside down. I don't want you to start getting dizzy in this thing because it's a lot of rounds.
I know. Sure.
Or do you want just the dumbbells as that as an option?
Yeah, maybe just.
Grab a set of like 15s or 20s, and then you can set them back here. Isaac, you feel good? We're going 2 of those, 2 of those, 8 of these. Seth, how do we feel? 2 muscle-ups? 4 handstand push-ups? 8? We're good? Are you good with all these reps? I didn't get to see you at all, so I'm just going to guess. Ashley, you're good? Carol, we're good to go? Jamie, where's Casey at? Orlando, we feel good? Sweet. Amy, we feel all right?
We do. I might have to go to 1 straight handstand.
Stick with that.
Push-up,
That's
but-
fine. Perfect. If we go to 1, maybe hop on the box and do like 2.
Right.
Yeah. Yep. Jordan, you feel good with this? 2 on the rings? 4 over there?
Yes.
Sweet. Easy day. All right. If you guys need a whiteboard or any of that stuff, we got about a minute before this thing's going to start. Sure. You feel all right?
Yeah, I'm sore as hell from that shit. But yeah, I'm good.
Just move through at a slow, casual pace and make sure you take the 30 seconds in between.
We did match push-ups yesterday. We did Tabata.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tabata.
Dude, Tabata push-ups will make you sore than anything else you can possibly do. Scoot your kettlebell over just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Yeah. L6 are hard.
Sweet. We're good. We're good. You guys are going over this direction, right? On the wall. Easy day. Michael, you feel all right? All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's make our way to our starting stations.
Yeah, that's all right.
I think we still got somebody coming out of the bathroom, so we got a minute.
It's always the girls. Always.
William? Close, close. All right, looks like we got everybody. All right, ladies and gentlemen, your workout, once again, it is a 20-minute AMRAP, 2 of our muscle-ups, 4 of our handstand push-ups, 8 of our kettlebell swings. Try to stay unbroken on the kettlebell swings. Try to grind through the rest of this stuff, all right?